Welcome to Aqua Talks, where marketing meets bold, game-changing ideas. Join your hosts, Larry Aldrich and Mady Dudley, as they explore the art and science of cutting through the noise, capturing attention, and fostering meaningful connections with your audience. Whether you're a destination marketer, government contractor, or simply passionate about the transformative power of marketing, Aqua Talks offers engaging discussions, fresh insights, and actionable strategies designed to inspire and inform.
Hello and welcome to Aqua Talks, the podcast for marketers, whether you're a pro or you're just getting started in the travel, tourism, or hospitality space. We're your people. My name's Mady Dudley. I am the PR director at Aqua Marketing and Communications. I am joined today by my co-host, Larry Aldrich.
Hi, I'm Larry Aldrich, President and CEO of Aqua Marketing and Communications. I'm here with my co-host, Mady Dudley, where we're going to talk about public relations and how we use it in the tourism and destination marketing industry. Before we jump into our segment on, marketing trends, how was your morning?
Really good. I went to a yoga class this morning. I made myself a matcha. How about you? How's your day or how's your week going?
My day was kind of busy. It's Friday. It was a long week. I'm about to jump on a plane and go to sleep, actually.
Oh, well, that is just fitting in perfectly for our next segment about sleep tourism, a really hot new trend within the marketing industry. Have you heard of sleep tourism at all?
I believe you and I discussed it a few times, so I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on sleep tourism.
So
tell us all, actually.
Yeah, sleep tourism is described as, rather than people going on vacation now and really wanting to go see sites and do excursions, they really want to go somewhere that's prioritizing getting a good night's sleep. I think that just speaks to how exhausted we all are and how much we all really need just a break.
Does that come close to something like a staycation? So if I live in the suburbs and I leave my dog at home and go get a hotel room in downtown of the city that I'm in and just go to sleep all weekend?
Exactly.
And forget to feed my dog?
Exactly. And a lot of hotels and destinations are now prioritizing like turn down services. So that could be a sleep mask that is in your room when you come back after a long day at a conference, or it could be a specific sleep yoga class that they host on site that then makes you have an amazing night's sleep that night.
So if I want to take a trip, let's say if I want to go to Daytona Beach, and everyone is out on the beach having a good time, it's sunny and warm and hot. Let's just not say warm, let's go hot. It's hot on the beach in Daytona.
Yeah.
And I just want to sit in the air conditioning in my hotel room and just sleep all day.
Yeah. That's what all of the big publications are saying is the new rage.
Sleeping while on vacation.
Yeah, I know. Who would have thought it?
I definitely have to read it more on that, and we'll have some sidebar conversations on sleep tourism.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting. Talking about public relations and being the PR director at Aqua Marketing Communications, give us a background. Let everyone know a little bit about your background on PR.
Yeah. So thanks for asking. I received my degree from FSU, Florida State University, in editing, writing, and media. And the idea of that program was that people get their news from so many different places nowadays. They get it from videos, social media platforms, still like word of mouth is very popular too. But editing, writing, and media was focused on developing content across platforms. So that meant we were creating YouTube videos, we were creating short form videos, we were doing podcasts with each other because we want to make sure that public opinion overall is being influenced and that anywhere people are getting their news, we have some sort of touch wherever that is. So I received my degree in editing, writing, and media. And then I went into 2 internships in PR, but then I was also a journalist. So I got the back end experience as well of writing for publications and going out and doing stories and going and doing interviews. So it was very helpful to understand the ins and outs of the news cycle and the media as a member of the media, because journalists nowadays just receive millions of pitches in their inboxes. So I know now because my inbox is just piled up from PR people reaching out that I need to be hyper specific, hyper detailed, and really just like be thoughtful about what I do.
At Aqua, we have a lot of great organizations that we work with, a lot of great clients. We do a lot of trade shows and events that we attend, and we talk to a lot of people. And I know you probably get this question a lot, but I'm going to ask, can you define public relations in your own words?
Yes. So PR has expanded so much from the original days of the muckrakers and journalists. And, people think PR just stands for making up fake stories. But I was brought up on the idea that in PR, you never, ever lie. You can't lie. You always have to tell the truth and be very straightforward. Everyone thinks there's a spin to PR. I just think it's about, like sharing good news, but also sharing information. PR used to be very strictly earned media. So that meant organic storytelling within different publications, whether that's outlets, whether that's social media influencers. But these days, PR has expanded past that. It's also awards. It's also doing trade shows. It's also doing even some paid content, like writing a thought leadership article on behalf of a client as well. I could go on forever about what PR is, but that's a little taste.
With that said, we had a long 2024. We had a lot going on. We did a lot of great things for a lot of great destinations. What was one or two, that's up to you, one or two of your favorite campaigns that you worked on in 2024?
One of the most fun clients, because I personally align with them a lot, is Punta Gorda, Inglewood Beach. Their slogan is "Our best side is outside." So every time I'm in destination, I get to go and do a bunch of really fun outdoorsy things. So we get to invite some reporters in destination and get them to experience all the beauty that the area has to offer. And it was just so fun getting to know these reporters who have, trekked in Uganda with gorillas and been in Iceland, gone fishing there. They've done such incredible things, but they're still really interested in the hidden gems in Florida, like our clients, Punta Gorda, Inglewood Beach. And it was really just so fun to get to know the area and meet new people.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you're a lot smarter than I am. So
I don't know about that.
I didn't memorize all my questions, but I did write them down and study them. So I'm going to read one of my questions to you, and I hope it doesn't look like I'm just reading. What is one of the biggest changes you've seen in the PR industry over the last 7 years?
So when I first started out, I think influencers were not as popular. And these days they're used a lot. And paid influencers even fall into the PR realm now. So we're not just doing earned. Like I said earlier, it's so much more than just earned media now. We're expanding beyond that with thought leadership, paid influencers. There's a lot of pay for play based off of how much the media industry has changed. It's a very volatile place to be. So you need to be on your toes at all times. You need to know who you're speaking to at all times. So it's always been a very thoughtful, detailed industry. But today, I think, with technology, AI is really being incorporated into PR as well. People are utilizing platforms like ChatGPT to develop pitch ideas or to help with the structure of pitches as well. AI is built into platforms that are industry world-class standards like Meltwater. And they even have a AI built in that helps you write your pitches. So we've gone from not being encouraged to rely on technology. Like back in the day, people were cutting out clips, literal clippings of newspapers. And these days we're using AI as sort of like an assistant to help too.
It's good. That was my next question. I was going to go into AI, ask you a question about AI and see how it's relative to public relations today. And maybe what do you see in the future use of AI in public relations?
Yes, there's a very fine line of the use of AI in public relations because there was this big story recently about a reporter who used AI to develop quotes on behalf of a fake source. So he was outed for this and then essentially, frowned down upon by the industry. And I think he was also ultimately fired. So AI is really important when it comes to me, at least, for sort of keeping me organized, structured, and doing a lot of the back end things. So then that way I can be a lot more creative with my storytelling and think of new ideas to pitch to reporters and really just use that time to brainstorm a little bit more.
And we could talk about PR probably for the rest of the day, rest of the weekend. But kind of to wrap this up a little bit, what are some of your goals or some of the things you want to achieve this year?
Well, I am attending the IMM Travel Conference in late January, so I'm really looking forward to meeting a lot of new top-tier publication reporters, but also just developing those relationships and honestly, selfishly talking to some cool people. They've done a lot of really cool things. I really want to just develop those relationships on a national level, so that way we can really get placements for our clients. But then on top of that, just think of new ideas, follow trends closely, but I also want to be an innovator in this space. I want to know, sort of read between the lines of, okay, this is popular and this is popular. Where do we fit into this? How do our clients speak to this? So much. I have so many goals, mostly just land top tier coverage. But I think, relationships are so important to me. There's an element. One of my favorite books is Unreasonable Hospitality. And although it's about the restaurant industry, it really highlights the importance of thoughtfulness when developing relationships and being detail-oriented in relationships. And I think that's huge for the media industry because though you may be working with a reporter now and they're not currently working on a story that's relevant to your clients, they may later on. They may reach back out to you. And also, again, just writers are very cool people.
Well, we're looking forward to hearing a lot more about your public relations experience and your expertise as we move forward in 2025 on this podcast. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of great information that Mady will be able to share with everyone with PR and helping with your organizations and our DMOs and our clients and our federal clients also. So it'll be something to look forward to over the rest of this year in 2025. It's going to be a great year. Thank you, Mady, and I enjoy having you work with me and host with me, and you're an excellent public relations director, and I'm lucky to have you.
Thank you, Larry. That's
welcome.
So sweet. Thank you so much for listening or watching today. Please review our podcast if you get the chance. Subscribe as well and share the episode if it resonated with you. We also have a landing page, aquatalks.com. You can find out more about the podcast, any of our guests, and so much more.
See you on the next episode. Thanks for joining Aqua Talks.
You've been listening to Aqua Talks, where marketing innovation takes center stage with bold ideas and actionable insights. Ready to take your strategies to the next level? Visit aquatalks.com to book your free consultation and explore resources that empower you to thrive in today's fast-paced marketing world. Until next time, stay bold, stay inspired, stay imaginative.